All right, welcome back. So we're gonna check the answer real fast. We're gonna complete it in 15 minutes or less, and because this is a super easy exercise. Okay, so first of all, when you go for integrated task, the first thing you look at, of course, is the question paper. Okay, so you look at this one first, and secondly, this one is also very important. So this one, it's going to be I'll bring it forward. Okay, so what you can see here is that this email have everything. It just pairs up with the question paper, so you can see very clearly that, okay, so let's put it side by side, then you will be able to see. So you will just sign your name as the chair, send an email to your fellow students, we'll take it from here, and then you remind them about the date, meeting, leaving time, and taking attendance. It's all here. Okay, so then you tell them a schedule and the activities. So it's all the way through here. Okay, so this sentence. Okay, so break them into 4 paragraphs so that it will be easier to read. So here is 4 paragraphs. Okay, so next, about the lunch, it's somewhere here. Okay, and then you will end the letter with the things they need to be aware of. So here, aware of means okay, take a look. Aware of means be careful, things that you need to be careful. So it's going to be over here. Okay, and all of them in this sign. So you need to find back this one. Which one are in the reminder sign? So it's all you need to do. Just pair up the things and you're good to go. Okay, now we have an overview of what we are going to do. Next, we just put everything in. Okay, just chuck them in, just like just chuck them in. Okay, so we'll start with here first. So here, dear fellow students. Okay, so dear fellow students, and next it will be let's zoom this in. So what trip is this? It's easy to find if you look at the poster here. Over here, we'll send this. Okay, that's gonna be, it's very hard to control, I'm sorry. Okay, if you look at the poster over here, and it is, we call this the biology field trip. Okay, the biology field trip, and the date and the time as well. Okay, so we need just to zoom in our biology field trip. It's next Thursday on of January. Okay, so what you need to do here may be a little bit challenging, that you need to put this date into January. I hope you get it correct. You probably have done it in many dictations. Okay, so next, so we will meet at, okay, so where are we going to meet? In this case, we are going to get back to the note sheet that we filled in earlier. Okay, so I'm gonna move this to the back first. So let's take a look at here. So we are going to meet at the playground. There you go. So we are going to meet at the playground. Okay, there you go, playground. Okay. At 9 a.m. we have it for you. So nice. And next, what we need to do is that you're going to line up in order to take attendance. Okay, you can just copy taking attendance. You see this, and then you just copy here. Okay, it's the same, it's easy. Okay, and just line up in order for taking attendance. Okay, so next we will take what transportation. If you hear the tape clearly, it said that on the poster. You can find it on the poster. That is the school bus, okay? So it's good if you write free, but it's just fine if you just write school bus. Okay, to transport, to head over our first stop. Where is it? So, well, here. We are going to head over to this oceanarium, okay? So it's just easy peasy, just copy. Okay, so there you will see colorful, what? You will see colorful marine creatures like sharks. Well, it's good if you copy fish, but you know, marine creatures includes fish, so it's a bit wrong with data file actually. So like the three examples, so you just need to copy here from here to here. Okay, everything it's copy and paste. You will always wish to have your keyboard with you. You wish to have control button with you when you do the listening and integrated task. Well, sea turtles, and if you still remember the stingrays, it's you know, 魔鬼魚. Beautiful thing. Okay, so next we will visit. Where are we going to visit afterwards? So we will visit the training centers after 10 a.m. Okay, we go straight to the training centers. Okay. Getting a little bit laggy. I need to zoom in. Okay, so we are going to visit the training centers. Remember, it's RE because it's a place. Okay, so you will see the... What are you going to see? You are going to see... What are you going to see? The first thing is you're going to see the sea lions. Okay, so the sea lions and how trainers okay, just copy and paste. Train and take care of them. So them refers to the sea lions. Okay, so if you're lucky, that's the same as the sound tape. So if you still remember the tape, you will be able to know this answer. Students might even get chance. You might even, so you refers to the students, might even get chance to touch and feel the sea lions. Okay, so then we will have lunch somewhere else. Where are we going to have lunch? Okay, lunch it's at noon. So when we have at, most probably this will be a time. Okay, so this will be at noon, or you know what's exactly is noon, it's 12 p.m. It's also correct. So here you can choose blah 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 blah. So can we find the answer here? So if we cannot find the answer here, where should we find? We go back to our beautiful note sheet, which is here. Okay, just give me a moment. This one. Okay, so let's look at here again. So about the lunch, it's here. About the lunch, students can choose to bring their own lunch boxes or eat at restaurant there. So just copy and paste. You can bring some cash. Well, it's a little bit misleading, but it shouldn't be able to fake you. You are all smart kids, okay? So let's put it on here. All right. I'll zoom this in first. Okay, you can choose to bring your own lunch boxes or bring some cash so that you can eat in the restaurants. Okay, so I hope you know how to spell restaurant, because it is a vocabulary from last year, I guess, and from the first term too. So this year's Form 1 have already learned this word. I hope you are stronger than them. And I believe you are. Okay, so here. So then we are going to spend the whole afternoon at the... Where are we going to spend after the lunch? Okay, we can see very clear. It's over here. After the lunch, 2 p.m., we are going to spend it at the Wildlife Zoo. Okay, 野生動物園. Very nice. Okay, so, well, others just copy and paste. You can already see the answer. Nice and clear. Look at here. is basically the same. We will spend the afternoon at the wildlife zoo, and then we will experience inside a cage bus. Everything is the same. So I'm gonna copy, stop it, I'll copy, and we'll end it. Okay, so I have finished copying from here to here. Okay, so next thing, it's a little bit tricky because about the big cats is something that you need to listen to it. The hint is in the sound tape. So Amy and Mr. Wang talked about the big cats. They clarified it. So the big cats are actually refers to tigers. Okay, they are referring to tigers. Well, they are unfortunately caged as the zoo won't want them to chase. Well, here, all the hints is over. They don't want them to chase after the buffalo. So I hope you still remember how to spell. We've mentioned it both in the reading and the reading aloud lesson, so it should be easy for you, easy peasy. Okay, so for other less dangerous animals, we are able to what? Well, I guess it's feed. Feed. Who? It's very important that you need to include who are you able to feed. Well, but we have already mentioned less dangerous ones already. So here you can't, if you say again, for other less dangerous animals, we are able to feed other less dangerous animals. That would be too long. So we need to find a pronoun. Okay, pronoun. He, she, I, we, you, they, but it is not just a subject pronoun, it is an object pronoun because it is after the verb. Okay, so it will be so if we're going to say they in object pronoun, it's going to be them. Okay, so refers to the animals. Okay, so please be careful and just, as from here, it's just copy. Please be careful and follow the trainers. Okay, it is very important that you include here. Okay, you follow the trainer's instructions at all times. Okay, I don't have enough place to write instructions. I'm sorry. At all times. So here, let's continue. So we will also go through caves. So we are here already. Okay, we will also go through caves to meet what? To meet the young bears. Young bears. Cubs. So they're baby bears, not just young, baby. Okay, kiddo. All right. So please keep your hands in the car when you are taking photos. So here, okay, so what you need to pay attention here is that you need to change the tense a little bit from here to here. You need to change the tense a little bit. So it will be, you need to keep your hands in your car when you are taking photos. Okay, so you might be asking why. So why do I have to add R? Okay, the problem is that because in the sentence when we see it, so let's put it side by side. What's the difference between this sentence, this blah 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 blah. Okay, this sentence and this sentence. Okay, the problem is there's an extra U here, but here we don't have a U. So that means we have start a new, a sentence, another SVO here, right here. So we have start another SVO here. So if you are starting another SVO here, that means that you need to make this thing a V and then O, okay? But here it is different. It is not an SVO if you don't have a U here. Okay, we don't have a U here, so this is not SVO. No, Okay, get it? All right. So, final words. You might get wet at the oceanarium. Okay, I'm so sorry. It's a typo here. Oh my God, so shame. Final words. You might get wet at the oceanarium. So please, what are the kind reminder for you? Let's take a look at this again. Here, according to the letter, we can see that here, so end the letter with things you are aware of. So you can see all of them with this sign. So we need to look from here, all the red sign, the reminder sign. Okay, so let's take a look back. Okay, so let's hide this. There you go. So we now will look at the reminder sign and see what we can add back to the letter in the final words. Okay, final words. You might get wet at the oceanarium. So for your sake, you better bring a raincoat. Okay, so here, so please. Okay, so it's here. Okay, so bring a raincoat to protect yourself. So you might also bring some extra clothes. So maybe if you are fine, you don't want to wear a raincoat, you find it stupid, then you can just put on some extra clothes, bring it with you to get changed on. Get changed into. So do remember this study field trip. So this is a study field trip. It's not a picnic. So you need to bring your stationery to take notes. Okay, so we are done, almost done. Okay, so here we will get back to school at again here. So it's gonna be a time. So if you are careful enough, you can find the answer here. It is till 4 p.m. Okay, so I hope you can get this. This will be a bonus mark in this exercise because the whole exercise is pretty easy. So if you can get this, it's a relatively difficult question here. So we need to sign off this letter. Here, at least in my group, a lot of you get it wrong. You normally will sign your name here, Chris Wong, like this, but be careful because this time round we are writing an email. So in an email you don't really need to sign because it's not a letter, so you are not going to sign. So what are you going to write then? You have 2 lines. What you are going to write, first of all, we need to know who is writing this letter. Let's take a look back at the guidelines. Bring it to front. Okay, thank you. Okay, we will take a look back here. Who is writing? Mr. Wang tells Amy to write this letter. So, not Mr. Wang again. It is Amy. And Mr. Wang tell her, sign your name as you are the chair of the biology society. So Amy, it's the biggest one in the society. She do everything for the society. She is the chair. Okay, here, if you can see 2 lines, and here you can see the society, it is most probably that here we put the title. We do not put the sign. We put the title here. So, she is Amy, but this is a very formal letter, kind of. So, you need to find the surname. Amy is not enough. So let's see what is Amy's surname. Okay, you can find it on the email, Amy Wong. So that's all. We're gonna finish here, Amy Wong. Okay, So there you go. That's the answer. I hope you all have learned something. It's a relatively easy task. I hope you enjoyed it and get back some logic and the feeling of doing the listening and integrated task. But anyway, happy weekend. Stay at home, stay healthy, and stay happy.